What's up, everyone? My name is Grodrick, and today I'm with.
No, you're supposed to cue me in. Oh, reset. He messed up, guys, again. But I'm Darkbean, and today we are.
We're going to be ranking Hawk's hairstyles. This is our first tier list.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
this is our,
tried it yesterday,
we
but
tried it yesterday, and we had some technical difficulties. So basically, we're just going to do something a little bit simpler and easier, just so it's easier for us to do like a test run. And I think this should work now because I got the settings fixed and everything. So we're gonna be ranking Hawk's hairstyles from seasons 1 to 6 to part 2. I have everything. I have it from badass, awesome, decent, matte, and then what the fuck. Which I know one that's gonna be in the what the fuck is. It's gonna be this one, obviously, the one where he gets his hair shaved off. That shit's good. I remember you were laughing at that.
yeah, because it's mad funny. I
All
mean,
right.
yeah, I feel bad, but it's like.
All right, so let's start off with season 1 Eli. This is just regular Eli. This is like classic white boy hair. It's not really anything special. It's just like I don't know. I say it's
It's
just
just
like his
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 regular
regular
head.
hair. Maybe I don't think it's a mad, but I would probably put it at the bottom of decent. What do you think?
I'd say bottom of decent.
Okay, we'll
Like,
put
there's
that there
nothing
for now.
really
We had
wrong with it
yeah,
there.
we had a couple scenes of him. We saw how he looks like with his hair. We saw Johnny tell Eli to flip the script, and then he comes in, which is actually our next Mohawk, which is actually to be interesting, Matt. That's something interesting. That season 1, Blue Hawk is different from seasons 2. This is blackish blue, darker blue. This is a lighter blue. Same with season 2, Red Hair Hawk. That's a darker red, and then season 3 is a lighter red. So I didn't notice that until I actually saw that. I was like, oh shit. So actually, next we're going on to the first Mohawk, which is dark bluish black. Honestly, I would have to put it at the awesome tier just because it's the first look of him and he's just badass.
It's like, Hawk's first spot. I mean, it's finally his transformation from Eli to Hawk. And this is basically like a big moment for his character. I would say probably the biggest, other than like other moments of the show. But yeah, I'd definitely put it there.
All right, that's cool. All right, next we're gonna go on to season 2 Hawk, which is basically a little bit more blue, and I don't know what I feel like from season 1 Hawk, just him in general in season 2, he looks like he's more like muscular than I feel like he's just skinny as hell here. I think himself with like the gi on, it looks a little bit better in the blue. So I'll probably put a little bit above awesome just because I like that shade of blue. This is just kind of more like blackish. You can kind of see the blue here, but it's just more of a darker blue. With on the other hand, you see a little bit of the lighter blue side.
I'd definitely say it.
Okay.
I really like season two Hawk. It was probably one of my favorite versions of him.
Next, we're gonna go on to season 2 Red Hawk, which is basically like the darker version, like I said before. Where would you put it?
So this is season three,
Season
right?
2, no, season 2 Hawk, because remember mid season 2 he like the school fight Red Hawk.
Okay, I would put this in badass.
Badass. Okay, because this is the
Yeah,
first new look of him. This okay, so he had like so you see the purple right here. You see how it's like kind of like it's together. That's how his
yeah.
hair was in season 2, and then but in season 3 he had the red spikes. That was different, and that I actually like that. So there's a difference between that this one's together, and then this hawk right here has spikes. So I would put this one up at badass,
Because
but
like yeah, this is the season two fight like Hawk, right?
yeah,
This is when
this
Hawk
is
was
probably at
basically
his prime at the time until season 3, because season 3 Hawk was probably one of my favorite like Mohawks because like there's so many good moments in that. We'll get to it when we actually move on to season 3, but I put this one at the top of badass for now. All right, moving on to season 3. This is the Red Hawk with spikes. I'm gonna have to put it above season 2 Hawk, just because that, as I said before, that there were so many moments like where he broke Dimitri's arm, he beat the shit out of Brooks, and then he had his redemption arc. Dude, there's so many like badass moments in that season, and I think season 3 was Hawk's season just because of everything he went through, and then Kreese manipulating him. It was just the best season, and like the color for like evil, because that was his season, because that's all he did that season was being evil and like, doing some like fucked up shit.
yeah, I basically agree. I really like that version of Hawk too. I just
Um,
like the color in general. I don't know like what I can't really explain it. Like I just like the color and like just like the scheme of it all.
it's
If
like a
that makes sense.
perfect red color.
Yeah,
Perfect.
basically.
It's like perfect match. Season two was good, but it could have been better. But the reason why I like season two so much is just because like he went all out in the school fight, and it was just awesome color for that. I feel like. All right. Next we have purple. I'm not gonna lie, purple's probably my favorite Mohawk. What about you?
I would say it's badass, but I'd put it below red.
Purple or red? Okay. This Mohawk was, I think, the least in the episode. I think 'cause it got cut off like instantly. Because his hair got shaved. It was only in one episode, not even in a full episode. Probably like maybe 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. Probably the shortest out of the whole like show with like the color. Fun fact: this is Jacob's favorite Mohawk because he actually designed it and styled it.
That's actually really interesting.
Yeah, so I'll have to put it at the top of or second place to badass, but if I had to move it, I would move it up. But no, I still think it's a decent color. It's because you have like the mix of like the good, because blue and red make purple together. It's just like you have like he's like how he joins Miyagi-Do. Now he's like in the
Yeah,
middle of
I
that.
get what you mean.
All right, next we have this goes to what the fuck tier. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
It, I remember you were laughing when that scene happened in the reaction video. I did feel really bad for Hawk, but I was like,
It
bro,
was bad. It was funny as fuck. Like right, like if you can look at this as like I don't know his punishment for like fucking up like Dimitri basically. You can look at it like that. It was just funny. You have to admit it was funny.
it was kind of funny. At first, I was like, well, when I first watched it, I was like, bro, what? But then when I saw him crying, I was like, damn, bro.
Oh yeah, it kind of sucked. It kind of sucks, but hey, it was funny as fuck. We got a good laugh out of it.
Yeah, we did. Okay. Next we have all right, just the buzz cut. I put it above decent, above regular Hawk. It wasn't anything special. It was like the same thing, just a buzz cut version. My boy got his confidence back, and he won the All Valley tournament during that season. So
True,
basically,
it was a W for him.
I mean, it's not a mohawk, but it's just still, I think, something cool to take away. And he can now remember that moment because if someone like tries to cut off his hair again, he just knows that he's the hawk. He got the freaking tattoo on the back of his back. He already knows it because he did it once. He could do it again.
Yeah, as dumb and cringy as it sounds, it is a symbol for him to like go to a place where like he isn't a loser or he sees himself as someone who can't do anything.
Yeah. Okay. Next we have regular. Okay, this is just like baby mohawk with no color. I would probably say a top of decent. It's not terrible, but like it's got a new look for him. Like we never seen this is the first time we've seen Hawk with like a small mohawk without any color, and like it was growing back.
I would put it top decent.
Okay, next we have the Green Hawk. I don't know. In my opinion, I'll probably say meh. What about you?
Greenhawk, I'd say meh. It's not really the best color in my opinion, but it's okay.
I mean, plus this is the fight that Hawk lost to Kenny in season 5. That pissed me off.
Yeah, so it's probably like a really bad moment for him.
It doesn't fit me, in my opinion. All right, Baby Blue Hawk. Where would you put this one?
I would say this is a good one. It kind of reminds me of like him back in like season 2. It was a good one. I like it. It's kind of nostalgic, but I feel like it could have been better.
Should I put top of decent?
Yeah.
Okay, top of decent. This is when what the hell? There we go. Blue is one of my favorite colors, and I just thought it was cool seeing the Blue Hawk return at that moment. Um, Next we have Blue Spikes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I think this is badass. What about you? The Blue Spikes?
Yeah, badass.
Where
I like it a lot.
should I put it above season 2?
Uh, I'd put it at the lowest of badass,
Okay.
in my opinion. That's where I would
In
put it
my
at.
opinion, I would put it here, but I understand what you're saying. The red is cool because with the headband too. But no, I think at that point, Hawk has fully embraced Miyagi-Do and changed as a person. So you see the Blue Hawks now, the Blue Spikes. So, all right, lastly, we have the the USA Hawk. In my opinion, I thought this shit was so cringe, but it was actually kind of cool in the Sekai Taikai. But I'm
I would say
still,
awesome.
you say awesome. I would actually put it at the fucking meh. I didn't like it, but
I would say bottom of awesome tier because it's just like, oh, like that's pretty awesome. You know, it's
you're
like the
representing your
fucking American
country.
Mohawk.
You're representing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it kind of it goes in contrast with like the other guy, like the guy who represents Spain, and he basically is like what Spanish version of Hawk,
Oh yeah, yeah, that's
where
right.
his threads are like representing Spain. So I found that kind of cool.
Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's crazy. That was the tier list. So basically, in the badass, we have season three, Red Spikes. Um, we have season four, Purple Hawk. Season two, Red Hawk. Season six, part one, Blue Spikes, and then we have in the awesome tier we have season two, Blue Hawk. Season one, Blue Hawk, and then the American Flag Hawk. And then the decent we have mini Blue Hawk, Mini Hawk with no color, buzz cut, and then his regular style, Eli. And then in the meta we have the lime, and then what the fuck is the purple. So I think this is a good tier list.
I think it's a good one too.
So in our next video, what should we try to do next? I was looking at some more tier making ones. I did find one that is like ranking the students in the Sakai Taikai. Only students, by the way, because I know we were talking about this yesterday about like the senseis. It's only the students, so we can do that next if you wanted to sometime.
Yeah, we could.
Right. So Matt, hope you liked it. It was cool
Of
ranking
course.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys liked it, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you will be notified every time I post a new video. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in my next one. Peace out.
Yeah.